Hey guys, Blair here from the Brooksville Silo project. We're going to dive into what these silos mean when you're driving around Brooksville and the story behind them. It's never been told, and it's a passion project, community project of a lot of people here in Brooksville. We're out here at Finest Farms. I was fortunate enough the past 10, 12 years, and maybe 15 years, to be able to bird hunt out here, dove hunt. And one dove hunt, I was sitting at the base of one of the silos. I thought, how cool would these be at the entrances of Brooksville that says, welcome to Brooksville, to try to build, hey, this is an agricultural, rural community, Southern hospitality. And I mentioned it to a couple people, you know, in upcoming months about it. Talked to Blake, hey, would you donate these silos and let us use them? He said yes. I started talking to folks.
The whole idea was just to make Brooksville feel so welcome to people coming in and show off a little bit of our heritage.
When I grew up in a little subdivision, when we had a cookout, all the little neighbors would come together, all the kids would play together. So that sense of community can be lost if you don't focus on it. But all projects start with the idea, Blair. And your vision was to create welcome signs for people to come up and uniquely see something that built character for the city that I connected with immediately.
And then I went to about, I think, 20 different community members, people, businesses in the community and families that said, hey, would y'all donate $3,000 for this project? And I told them about it. Every one of them said yes.
Boy, initially, the first one was cleaning up blight. I mean, what a great idea to take one guy, grabs a few supporters and cleans up something that the whole town couldn't seem to get cleaned up. You know, you have a blighted area on the south side of town that nobody seemed to care much about, and you made it a entrance into the community. I thought that was a great call.
Well, that's what Brooksville's about, right? We both grew up here. We saw so many things that were built by the private industry here. So happy to have the relationship with the Silo Project to give back to the community. It's a great public-private partnership that we have, 100% obviously private funding for these.
Well, the Brooksville Blueberry Festival was just a great opportunity for us to do some massive fundraising. When we got into it and realized the end of alcohol, the opportunity to pull up an event license and sell alcohol was going to be our major source of funding at the festival level to cover expenses. At the end, we raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for multiple charities, and we had money left over to fund the Silo project.
It's the people who live here who care about the city of Brooksville giving back to the city of Brooksville, and that's what's important.
Well, the surveys and the drawings and documents we prepared were all done in-house and simpler to provide. End of the day, though, the team, the Blair team and the coastal team and the city working with us got the project done, the last one we did.
And the whole idea of the silo just kind of brought it home for all of us.
As soon as it went up, I see it every day. I come around that curve, I'm looking at it, and I'm proud to be a part of it. And I think to myself, you know, it was worth it.
And that's how the Brooksville Silo project started. It started in a dove field out here on Powell Road at Finest Farms with the Honeycutt family. Then after that, the community just piled in and embraced it.
What I like the most about projects like that is the community coming together to do it. Bringing them together to focus on a project that enhances the community is something we should do more of. And so to the Manuel family, I think that footprint of community that it represents is what I like the most about the silos.
And now we have 4 silos in Brooksville that set the stage for what Brooksville is and the base of Brooksville as a whole. So Proud Pelican Construction was a very big reason we were able to make the Brooksville Silo project work. I came to Mr. Pearson, he was my baseball coach as a kid, and said, hey, listen, I have this idea, and we're going to have to pull permits, and then we're going to have to go through the zoning processes and go through the city and the county to build the silos. He never charged us for any of the work he did. He was always there. He always pushed the projects through. And of course, him being in construction and building in Hernando County and Brooksville for so long, he knew the ways to get around and get this project going. A lot of people know I think it was his dad or his grandfather was the first taxi cab driver in Brooksville. A big shout out to Mr. Pearson, his family, for taking the time, the donation of time, which is the biggest thing to make the Brooksville Silo project happen and get these 4 silos up. So behind me is the original silo of Brooksville. If you grew up here, you knew where it was. Mr. Walt Bamey from Ranch Hand and his family, they had this silo, as I can remember as a kid, sitting out on a truck route out in a cow pasture. And you always saw the Ranch Hand feed silo. I was very fortunate to be able to get that silo back in town for Mr. Jimmy Batten, but this was the original silo welcoming people to Brooksville. And that's kind of where the other silos, the idea spawned from, because we've always had one, and it's been here for, I don't know, 50, 60 years. But the Bamey family, they did this. They're the ones that actually planted the seed to make the silo project happen.
Yeah, I mean, to me and to the city, they are the welcoming to the city of Brooksville, right? When you drive to the city of Brooksville, you're driving into the city of Brooksville, whether you're from here, live here, or you're visiting here, the first thing you see are the silos, and it means a lot.
And it's kind of like the intro to Brooksville if you're coming from the west. And the one out there is just amazing because of people getting off at 19 and coming up 98. It just looks really good, you know, coming from that way, and it's kind of made the neighborhood look really great. It's a landmark now, people stopping and taking pictures in front of it. And it just means a lot to me that it's out there. So that one's the one, that's my favorite.
I like the big oak tree one. I love that one. It's, you know, as you're coming into your place there on 98, you enhanced the oak tree, lit it up, and just made it really pretty focal point as you come into the city.
And the way that y'all have positioned the silos, you see them, particularly at night when you're coming in, the lights are on them. The silos are a welcoming sign when you're coming to the city of Brooksville.
I actually love them all.
Guys, the number one question that's asked of me on these silos, they go, what does the RD stand for?
RD stands for Roger Dale, but the people that he worked with, other welders, called him RD, and it stuck. There's a lot more other ones that he came up with from RD, but that's the real deal is what he said. Just call me the real deal.
Well, RD stands for the real deal, and that's for Mr. Roger Smith over at AMAX Welding and Fabrication. I went to RD and said, RD, hey, I've got an idea. I want to take the old silo from Blake's out there at Finest Farms. But he goes, get a silo over here, let's build one, and I'll let you know what the cost is. We got it all done, and I came back to RD and said, hey, what do I owe you? And he goes, Blair, as long as you build these, you'll never be charged for them. He goes, I want to be a part of this community project. This is something great for Brooksville.
And so he just put his everything into it. He didn't want any money for it because that was his donation to whatever, you know, to give back. Roger would have given you the shirt off his back if you came and you needed it.
RD is no longer with us. And the last two silos we built, he was with us, and I came to his family, and Miss Brenda, Mike, and Jennifer, and said, hey guys, on every silo in memory of RD, Roger Smith, let's put his initials on every one. So he'll be memorialized for what he's done for this project and what he's done for the city of Brooksville.
It would have meant a lot to him to know that people knew that he was involved in it. This is where we've been our entire life, and it meant the world to him because he was a football coach for 15 years. And he seen a lot of these kids grow up, and that meant a lot to Roger. But this community meant a lot to Roger, too. That's why he gave so much. People knew what Brooksville was all about.
Hey, RD, I know you're up there looking at us. Your silos are up, and guess what? They made it through 2 hurricanes back-to-back, and they're still standing, buddy.
I know what silos are for, and I know what they represent. And to me, they represent a welcoming to the community that very few other things could. And then I think you did a great job with them on top of it. So
the Silo project is a source of pride and should be for all of us. We put our heads together with an idea. We created these monuments that are welcoming to the city, that identify it as an agricultural-based city. It means it's something special to me because it identifies us as what we are. It's a statement of our roots, if you want to call it that.
A lot of the people from generations past in Brooksville, it's all an agricultural background, you know, a slower pace of life. The representation of the silo kind of brings everything back to what it used to be and what we want it to be now. You know, we kind of want all the visitors that come to Brooksville to kind of get that feeling too.
Because we think of those as a welcoming sign, right? We also think of those as a lot of industry that's here in the city of Brooksville and surrounding the city of Brooksville, and families that have put in a lot of time and effort to build farms and ranches and to give back to this community.
I can't look at it and think of anything other than the farming community, and I think that Brooksville does have an ag footprint that is maintained. Silo, to me, every time I see it, is cattle, farming, agricultural components of the city that you don't ever want to lose. It's a footprint that you want to keep.
Thank you to the Silo Project for investing in the city of Brooksville and all that the silos mean to the city of Brooksville.
Hope y'all enjoyed this video. It was one of the fun projects we've done since we filmed everything before. We lost Blake, so now when you're driving around town, we added another set of initials, EBH, to all these silos. This project wouldn't happen without him. I tried to get him to talk on this video, and of course, he's now won much public recognition. He was one of the main folks to make this happen, and we're gonna miss him dearly. Family's gonna miss him dearly, and Brooksville's gonna miss him dearly. But his family's doing a great job keeping the farm alive. But guys, hey, life's short. Enjoy your time here. You never know when the good Lord's gonna call you. Blake, we're gonna miss you. Roger, we miss you. But hey, we're gonna remember both of y'all anytime y'all you drive by Silo. We're gonna see their initials, because the Silo project wouldn't have happened without those two. That's a fact.